Good morning, Twitch.tv. Well, actually, just good morning, YouTube. And welcome to Good Morning Mini Motorways. Let's jump into today's daily challenge. We are going to Dar es Salaam. Yes, I will start a new city. It's quite all right. Let's see. Today we have a bounty of bridges, and then weekly choices are a mystery. One of these days, WWE is going to get mad at me for using the Evolution theme song, but, first they're going to have to identify what the hell it is I'm singing, and that could be a while, so maybe I'm fine. Maybe I'm fine. Maybe everything's just fine. Oh, it is Monday, but we are going with the full screen experience here. I am taking the day off of work, so pull back the curtain. I'll reveal I'm recording this Sunday night. I'm watching the Patriots and okay, you're going to be right here, and you're going to be just fine. I suspect I'm never going to have to support this. This is just going to be fine. This right here, we're fine. So yes, I am watching this on Sunday. Actually, the Patriots just scored, I think. Well, that's nice. Good for them. Watching the Patriots and the Buccaneers. Let's figure out exactly when it is. Okay, so they marched right down the field after the Bucs took the lead. Jones went play action and hit Smith in the end zone for a touchdown. And it sounds like I'm just making up player names, but no. No, go check the box score. Mac Jones hit some guy named Smith. I don't know Smith's first name. I barely watch football these days. Although I have been doing more. I have been doing more football watching in 2021 than I had been. And I've been trying to think about why that is. And I think it's a combination of, folks who know me or have been paying attention to the channel for a while know that I do broadcasting for a public access station. I call football games for them, and I've been doing that for, I've been doing that for more than 10 years now. I've been working with the station for over 15 years, but yeah, I've been broadcasting games for over 10 years. Holy crap. So that's cool. FATV.org, throw a cheap plug in there, why not? But yeah, I've been doing broadcasts for them for a while. And a lot of what I call is football. And it's local high school football and Division III college football with some of the worst teams in Division III college football. So, it's not like I'm going to replace Jim Nantz anytime soon. But still, I do it. It's fun. I enjoy it. You are going to come up to here. I think we're going to run a supplementary red line just to keep you happy. And we'll take another mystery upgrade. It's a roundabout. Okay. Now, are you going to be the primary? It looks like you might be the primary support for over here, which I don't love, but I think it'll work out just fine. Why don't you go up to here, and then you can come down here. You can go over there. So yes, I've been watching more NFL football this year than I had in the past 3 or 4 seasons. I want to say there was a season, I want to say it was the 2016 season, maybe the 2015 season, where I just kind of fell out of, I don't even want to say love, because I don't think I ever loved the NFL, but, I was a pretty avid fan, pretty standard New England Patriots fan, really. I apologize, I'm from New England. It's barely an excuse, but it's the only one I have. This right here is a little ugly. I think I'm going to change the way this road is structured just to make it look a little better. We're going to run it down here, and now all of these are going to go out this way. That feels better. Is it better? I don't know, but it feels better. Take another mystery upgrade. It's a bridge. Great. We have 6 of those. Amazing. Well, the good news is we're never going to run out. What do you want to do? You want to come all the way up here and then go up there. That'll be just fine. Doing a good job so far of keeping our roads, keeping the roads separated. We've got this red business here, which has just one house supporting him. That's fine. These 3 and then this house here have 2 things to do. And just as I say that, we've got to start mixing some yellows and blues. Well, that's a shame. It's not too bad, but, these yellow guys here will make things a little more complicated for the blues who need to go to that further business. But I don't think it's a big deal. It will be a problem if this interior yellow goes circular, because there's so much space out here and it's actually very difficult to get a road to snake in there. But if it comes to that, it comes to that. So yes, I've been watching more NFL football this season than I have, a motorway, in the last 4 or 5 years. And I kind of fell out just because, well, the NFL is a disgusting, dirty organization, and honestly, American football is a pretty deadly, violent game that does horrible things to the people who play it. And when I lay out those plain, obvious, true facts, it makes me wonder why the hell I got back into it. And I don't have a good answer for that. I feel bad for not having a good answer for that. I feel like I can do a little bit better with the way I'm laying out this right here. If I turn this, make those curves a little smoother. I don't know. Can you actually come all the way down here? No, you're going to run into the red houses if you go any further that way. So you still need to turn. Okay. So this is still going to be fine. Ooh, hello. All right. You know what? I think since I don't have a traffic light or anything here, can I just swoop in with a motorway? Or not a motorway, a roundabout. Roundabout is what I wanted to say. Now these yellow guys will have a choice. This shouldn't be too bad for the blue guys coming out of here. I think they'll be okay with it. We could even ditch... You know what we could do? Ooh, here's a thought. Let's have these 3 yellow guys come around here. So now they're not spawning on the road. They're making a choice. That is going to increase traffic in the roundabout, but I think on the whole it's going to be good because it's going to decrease the amount of traffic that the blue guys have to go through. And I got another bridge to replace the one I just lost. Okay. That, I suppose, is fine. I could get really creative and have, like, I could have this guy come up and into the roundabout, but no, I don't think we're going to be doing any of that. What we are going to be doing is figuring out a way to get this red fella to play nice over here. How do I want to do that? I don't know that I do. I think we might just be okay. Let's just leave this house. I don't know if we need... okay, now it's 2 houses. The fact that... Okay, now it's 3 houses. Might be time for a motorway. Yeah, I think it's time for a motorway here. Let's draw a motorway from here over to here and then connect right there. So you'll be fine. Okay. Now you want to go there. This one's pretty easy. Want to do that, hook into this guy. Now you up here are a fun problem. What if you came off of this same bridge as the yellow guy? And this is going to put a lot more heat on this roundabout, which I'm not necessarily opposed to. I'm just not in love with. We'll see. I could have gone with a motorway there instead, but I think this is going to be fine. This little guy in here is still doing just great. Actually, hello. I've got some dark blues who aren't doing anything. You can go that way. Give me the right side. It's another motorway. That's good. So yeah, I got plenty of dark blues. So even though there are 3 dark blue businesses, we're doing just fine. Ooh. You can swoop up along into there, and you'll be okay. You're a circle now. That's not great. That's not great. What do I want to do about that? I don't have much. Kind of got to hope that more yellows spawn outside. This is the exact guy I didn't want turning into a circle. And unfortunately, well, he did. The good news is we can do something very similar to what we did for those reds. Send you into here via motorway. Okay. I feel a little bit better already about the future of this this yellow nonsense. This guy here presents an interesting problem. Can't connect him directly to the road. Kind of want to just move this. Yeah, if we move this, wait for it to despawn, and then I can hook this red guy up into it, that should be better. Because it's just going to need to position itself, essentially. Alright. Now. Let's think. Since we're in our thinking chair and all that. Alright, you go up there. You hook into that, just like that. See? Now you come up with a different solution to get yourself surrounded. Great. What if we had a roundabout right here? Okay? And this roundabout came like here. And it also went right there, meaning theoretically a red guy positioned right here could come through here and provide like ultra emergency support if needed. This theoretical roundabout would also be supplemented by this guy right here, whose road can actually come in right at that intersection with a business. Okay. This is fine. This is all actually fine. You know what? We can redraw this yellow guy, this yellow road rather, so that the motorway comes up here right in the middle of these 5 houses and only has this one guy dealing with it. That is also better. Making life better is part of our job. Let's take another motorway. Great. I think you accidentally got disconnected from the roundabout, but I also don't think it matters that much because, yeah, you can go out that way, you can go out here. Do I want to connect these yellow guys to the roundabout just in case? I don't really see a need to. Okay. I think maybe the blue guys had been disconnected for a while and they were suffering, so the blue businesses started suffering, but we've caught up with it. I think we're doing a good job. We're only at 500 trips, which isn't great, but our businesses, for the most part, are in good shape. Our emergency red guys are not being pressed into service. This business over here with its one lone house is still A-okay. These guys appear to be fine. These guys appear to be fine. This is acceptable, although not ideal. I could just draw a motorway for it. And actually, I would probably... No, I don't need to. Do I have the road tiles to do anything else, though? Let me look. Because you need to come out here. And then up here. And then, yes, I would run out of road tiles at some point. So why don't I just draw a motorway? I'll wait for whatever this guy's partner is right there. Okay. You spawn up there. Give me a motorway going to here. Perfect. You there are not friendly. Why don't you can go right there for now. We'll see where the next blue guy spawns. Another light blue guy right there. Why don't we just keep this going? Maybe these 4 houses can keep this. No. You know what? Now that this exists, this is fine. Actually, if that's gonna exist, then this guy's gonna need to come up here. And this light blue road is gonna need to do that. Okay. So this is all gonna be fine. If this winds up being a circle, that'll be a problem. But until and unless it does, I'm not gonna be worried about it. This business is now, if anything, over-supported with 4... You know what? I can even pull this over here. Provide more support for the circle. Since I don't want to bother with this guy. Give me a roundabout. Okay. I'll take a roundabout, not opposed to that. You go there. I could use a roundabout right about here, actually, but I think I've got a good... Oh, hello. Interesting. Well, you know, it's not the end of the world right now, because the purple guys can just come off the motorway and decide what they're doing. And there are so many of them that I don't have to worry much. I have to worry a little bit, but honestly, this purple motorway is pretty much just fine. How are these red guys doing? Red guys appear to be doing just fine. That's good. None of these red guys have actually been called into service, which is great. We'll hook this yellow guy up that I missed. So yes, I've been watching more NFL football. I've actually been watching Red Zone. NFL Red Zone is a miraculous, I wouldn't say miraculous product, but it is a wonderful product. Like, if you are a fan of American football, find a way to consume NFL Red Zone, because my goodness is it good. Entertaining. Scott Hanson does a great job. These are all unique, hot takes in 2021. NFL Red Zone is good, in part because of the services of its host, Scott Hanson. Trenchant insight from the Gook. Where else can you find this level of professional sports commentary than from twitch.tv/the_Gook? Scott Hanson, good at his job. Film at 11. Anyway, let's take the right-hand upgrade here. I will have another motorway. That works. We're up over 900 trips now. Still doing pretty damn well, if I do say so myself. This is... it's always annoying when another business comes in, but honestly, this one's fine. Dark Blues are already on that road and already going in a pretty good place, so I don't think that's a big deal. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to hook this red into here, just on the off chance that these light blues might ever want this motorway. I could see that being a possibility. Speaking of people who might want a motorway, who maybe not a motorway, but a, what's the word I'm looking for? Couple of houses. It's not exactly the phrase, but we'll go with it. Point is, I'm putting these two guys in charge of this yellow house, yellow business. There. Alright, now, down here we have another dark blue chute. I could draw a motorway for them, or, since they're already gonna be on the road, we can just send a spur right out of this intersection, and that'll be fine. Especially since this guy comes in. I think it might be time to hook in a roundabout right here about. And what we can do is we can send you into there, you into there. These guys are working out pretty well down here. I don't want to mess with that success, although how much of that is actually being successful right now? That is a worthwhile question. This looks like it's starting to get a little backed up with these guys here. Yeah, I think it might be time to run a couple spurs into a roundabout, actually. So why don't you two come down here and you'll get that. And you two over there can have that. Great. Now, unfortunately, everybody's going to want to run through this, but it should still be fine. You can come down here and send yourself down off this way, this red guy. None of these red guys have been pressed into service yet because the red businesses are just fantastically well positioned. Yellow guys are in a little bit more trouble, but, yellow guys, who cares about them, right? You, Mr. Light Blue, why don't you go up there? You're a little red guy. Do I care about you? Sort of. Is it worth drawing a bridge for you? Sort of. Why don't you just come up here and do that? And now you can provide extra support. If more purples spawn here, that'll be more better. These two guys, these guys have never done anything in their lives, but what if that was to change? Send you down here, take a little bit of pressure off of these guys, but that'll be okay. I could connect this roundabout to this road here, but honestly, I don't see a need to, because, you know, nobody's ever going to come. You know, this yellow circle is so well supported with the 2 houses down here, and then boop, boop, and then this whole group of 6 out to here. This guy's fine. This guy's completely fine. You might not be fine, Mr. Purple Guy. Let me take some more road. Not opposed to more road pieces. Is there anything I can do right here that will put... Like, this purple guy right here is pretty much not gonna be on a road, on a useful road, unless I do that. If I do that, it'll work. It only costs me a couple of road pieces, and it provides one more emergency purple guy. Speaking of emergency purple guys, you out here don't really have anything to do. You can go there. That's fine. But you... I don't see... Hold on. I've got something. What if you came out here and joined up with the road? There. You're an emergency purple guy now. All of these emergency purple guys for these businesses down here. It's kind of silly, really, but, you know, I think we're okay. Getting close to 1,300 trips now, which is a good thing to see. You like to see it. Dark blues are in a little bit of trouble. That's not great. Oh, hello. I had a dark blue over here that wasn't actually connected to anything. And a new dark blue just spawned, so that's helpful. Should I maybe... You know what I can do? And this is probably a stupid thing I'm going to do. I'm going to draw a spur off of this roundabout up here that goes down into this motorway, into this business here. And my hope is that people who want to take the long road will take the motorway, but people who just want to get here, here, or here will take the, will still take the long way. And basically the hope is that just, if you're getting to these businesses down here, you're getting here more quickly. Now then, this guy out here, not great. Not great. I'd love it if I had a roundabout or a traffic light right here, but, you know, I don't right now. That's an issue. Let's take, I think I'm going to take 2 guys off of here, hook them into this, and then send this guy straight down to here. And that's going to pull... Are you hooked into anything right now, Mr. Yellow Guy? No. I don't think you were. Great. It's going to pull a little bit of support from this yellow circle, but that should be okay. Especially given that he just got a little bit more. Meanwhile, this yellow road, and honestly, if you need to, you can still come up here and do that. That's fine. So now these yellow guys are totally fine. They're all set. Let's see. Ooh, we've got a backup on the motorway. Interesting. So too many dark blue guys want to take the motorway. They can't get off the motorway when they get back to the roundabout. Well, that just sucks, don't it? How do I solve that? Make the motorway less attractive. That doesn't sound like a good idea. Yeah, I don't know how I solve that. I might just be screwed. Could take these guys, run them back down here, convince them that they don't want to be on the motorway. That's something. Yeah, we'll do that. Other than that, hopefully they'll be fine. This business here should benefit from the addition of this house right here. But, well, let's see. Maybe the backup on the motorway is a little bit less right now. Feels like it might be. Oh, great. You're fine, actually. You can just hook in right there. This red guy is in the wrong place. You go the wrong way, buddy. Can't reposition you, though. Shit. Is there any way that you go... Well, I guess you get down into here, and you're actually fine spawning there. It's not perfect, but it's going to be okay. This dark blue business, however... Ooh, crap. Well, keep it going, y'all. Interesting. What's the best way to account for this? I don't know. I do not know. This light blue guy can come help this. That doesn't do much. Not in a good position, y'all. Not in a good position at all. We can put another spur out of this roundabout that goes right here. That won't help immediately, but it should help in the long run. If you're coming out of here and you wanna go off in that direction, maybe. Let's see. Come on. Swirl in. Save it. Save it. There you go. Oh. Here's two more. Here's two more cars. Two more cars who might come right away. Come on. Get there. Keep it alive. No, you're going the wrong way. Oh, sad times. 1,838 commuters traveled on my roads. That doesn't feel great here in Dar es Salaam. What does that put me? 146 when I'm 3 hours into the daily challenge time period. It's not too bad, I suppose. Any of my friends take it yet? No? Okay. Well, we did 1,838 on the daily challenge. I think that's going to wrap it up for me today here on Good Morning Mini Motorways. I want to thank everybody so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Later today, folks on YouTube, there will be more Mass Effect Legendary Edition. I've spent a good chunk of Sunday chopping up more episodes of that. There will be a little bit more of that today. We are getting very close. Getting very close to the end game of Mass Effect 2. I will say the videos I edited today are starting to go up later this week, and they represent the last videos of Mass Effect 2. So, next week, maybe a couple weeks from today, we will be totally done with Mass Effect 2 and into Mass Effect 3. The fun just keeps coming on Mass Effect Legendary Edition. But again, thank you all so much for watching. I will talk to you next time, tomorrow morning at 7 on Twitch or at 9 o'clock Eastern here on YouTube. Until then, I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye-bye.